nobody fuck with me mentally. Talking that shit, you dead to me. Cause I ain't got time for my enemies. Told her come through, get ahead to me. Telling that truth, it'll set you free. I ain't like them, cause I'm all I need. When it come down to it, I'ma bet on me.
Target has everything you need for affordable family fun in every Target run. Like delicious meal ideas and classic card games to turn family game night into a crock-pot jackpot. With our low prices and great deals, you'll find inspiration down every aisle at Target.
Someone you can rely, who's always on your side. That's why there's Nationwide. That's why there's Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
You just hate for your enjoyment. I won't quit, no unemployment. Flow above, I'm just so buoyant. Hey. You think that you're doing damage. I use pain to my advantage. Michael Scott, just watch me manage. Yeah. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? I am the driver, I am a rider. Guess you can hate me, not my concern. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? Right when you doubt me, move on without me. That is the moment that I return. Don't clock in, I don't count hours. I won't leave, won't hit the showers. Won't stop till I get my flowers. Yeah. Hate or doubt, don't know what's cuter. Count me out, you need a tutor. Won't shut down, I'm no computer. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? I am the driver, I am a rider. Guess you can hate me, not my concern. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? Right when you doubt me, move on without me. That is the moment that I return. A battle cry for the nights that really I could have died. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Every time that I ever broke down and I cried. Ayo, ayo, ayo. To the people who try to make me run, make me hide. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Told me that they love me, but in the end they lied. Ayo, ayo, ayo. I gotta push forward, I'm never hitting reverse. Ayo, ayo, ayo. To the woman who led me, I've never seen her since birth. To the people who told me I'm stupid and I was dumb. And to those who told me what I would never become. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? I am the driver, I am a rider. Guess you can hate me, not my concern. I'm a survivor, I'm like MacGyver. I'm gonna make it, when will they learn? Right when you doubt me, move on without me. That is the moment that I return. Making paper like Michael, I'm feeling like a boss. Never took a break, not Rachel and Ross. They've been too biased, they can get cross. 815, now it's time to get lost. Henny in your system, a system like Dennis. Yes, I found a lane like my last name, Bennis. Going Bill 9, so they can deny. Yes, I've been cooking in a lab like a chemist. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah. A legend is what I'll be. I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. I don't care what you have to say. Everything is gonna be okay. Yo, if y'all ain't got nowhere to go, just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back, enjoy. And I ain't got shame, that's just me being frank. I invested in myself like a shark, no tank. I made it through the weeds like Nancy, no dank. To the day I get a Grammy saying who I wanna thank. If y'all ain't talking dope, then y'all ain't saying nothing like Maggie. Redefining hip-hop, the tracks are still swaggy. Thought I cooled off, thought you had me, but my lines burn after reading like Bradley. Hate it or love it, but I won't stop till the day that I reach the top. Oh yeah, a legend is what I'll be.
Motherfucker.
Hold up, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real
People
quick.
that are in those training rooms with him know how good
Because
he
he
is.
just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me,
They're
I thought he was a con
they're-
artist.
no, they're-
just based off his look.
They're an edge. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Thursday, October 14th, 2021. Got a pretty good show planned for today. Actually have some live sports today. There wasn't no live sports at all yesterday. Yeah, there wasn't no live sports at all yesterday. We got a little bit tonight. Got Thursday night football tonight. Tampa Bay Bucks at the Philadelphia Eagles. Have Game 5 of the last National League Division Series. The Dodgers at the Giants tonight. See who moves on to play the Braves in the National League Championship Series. We'll talk about that. I think there's one college football tonight. Talk about that. And then we'll. Yesterday we done our preview and predictions for the UFC this weekend. Today we'll do the preview and predictions for the Bellator fight on Saturday night. It's a pretty good card. We'll get in that, talk about that. But we'll start out. Get my papers organized here real quick. All right, we'll start out with Thursday night football. All right, Thursday night football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I just was checking the sound, make sure that it sounded all right and we wasn't too loud. Okay. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. The Buccaneers are minus 6.5 point favorites. They're minus 275 on the money line. The Philadelphia Eagles are plus 225 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 52.5. I like Tampa in this game. Yesterday, this was at 7. I think it was at 7.5 at one point this week. You can get it below 7 now at 6.5. I'm all over Tampa Bay in this game at the 6.5. I don't think the Eagles offense can keep up with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay offense, for one. For two, for the other number two thing I don't think they can do is I don't think their defense is going to be able to slow down Tampa Bay's offense that much. And I don't think Jalen Hurts is at that stage in his career where he can be in a shootout, win a shootout against Tom Brady. I just don't see that happening. I like the over the 52.5 because I could see the Bucs scoring in the 30s here, and I could see maybe like 30-17, which that wouldn't cover. But I think it's going to be higher than that. I think the Eagles will probably get in the, man, I don't know. Now that I think about it, 52.5. both teams get to 25, that'd be 50. Whew. I still think I like the over to 52.5. I think the Eagles will score some points on the Bucs defense. If you get on FanDuel, there's an NFL odds boost: Tom Brady to throw for 300 plus passing yards, and Buccaneers to win. It was at plus 150. You can get it at plus 190. I think that's a pretty good bet because I think the Bucs are going to win. And there's a good chance that Brady throws over 300 for over 300 yards. Hell, he threw for five touchdowns last week, so it's definitely possible. I would say. Let's see what else other prop bets they have on here. Anytime touchdown scores, that's all. What's Jalen Hurts passing yards? Over under for Jalen Hurts passing yards is 285. I like the under on that. I like the under 285 on that. I don't think he's going to throw for almost 300 yards. I don't see it. Leonard Fournette rushing yards. Over under 62.5. I like that too. Fournette's been running the hell out of the ball. All right. That's the only football game for tonight. But yeah, I like the Bucs. I just don't, like I said, I don't think the Bucs or the Eagles offense can score enough points to hang with the Bucs, and I don't think that the Eagles defense is that great. Eagles did pull out a win last week against the Carolina Panthers, but the Panthers wasn't a complete team. They didn't have for one, they didn't have Christian McCaffrey. For two, they lost their best cornerback. I can't think of his name. He's a rookie. He was out. They brought in Richard Sherman to help. That'll help once Sherman gets in there. This will be his second game. I think the second game. I don't know if he played last week or not. Can't remember. Get Sherman in there. Hopefully that rookie cornerback will get back. And if they get C-Mac back, I think the Panthers are a decent team. I would get on I would jump on the Bucs now before that goes back up to 7. That way, if it ends up being at 7, you'll win and won't be a push. So I like the Bucs minus the 6.5. Let's talk about the baseball game tonight, and we'll look ahead at some of the NFL games this weekend too. Here in just a little bit, and we're going to talk some Bellator fights on this Saturday night. If you're a fight fan, check out our YouTube page. We put out a preview and predictions for the UFC fight night this weekend. Ladd versus Dumont is the main event. You can find full card preview and predictions on our YouTube page. So go check that out at Gonzo Sports Room. All right, tonight we have the Los Angeles Dodgers at the San Francisco Giants. This is Game 5 of the National League Division Series. This is it. Winner go home. The Dodgers are minus 1.5 on the run line, minus 105 or 104 money line. The Giants are at minus 112 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7. For the Dodgers, you have Urias on the mound. For the Giants, you have Webb on the mound. Webb was solid in Game 1 of this series. Pitched seven shutout innings against the Dodgers. Urias had a good game as well. I think he pitched Game 2, but he had a good game against the Giants. I see this as a pitching matchup. I like the Giants here at the man. Well, I was gonna say at the plus 1.5, but that's all they got that juiced up all the way to minus 188. I like the Giants at home here. I'll take the Giants money line at the minus 112. I like Webb on the mound. He's been solid. I like the Giants at home for one. Game 5, that crowd's going to be rowdy. I like the under the 7 too. I think this is going to be like a 1-0 game, 2-1 game, 3-2 game. Going to be a low scoring pitching duel. Both these pitchers have had some success last time or earlier in the week when they faced the same team. both these teams are capable of scoring a lot of scoring runs. Though, but I like the Giants. I think their defense, man, they play some of the best defense in the league. And with Webb on the mound, I think the Giants are going to take care. I think the Giants are going to get past the Dodgers tonight and go on and play the Braves. I can't believe the Braves have made it to the National League Championship Series. You lose your player right around All-Star break or right after All-Star break. You lose one of your best players. Well, actually, probably your best player in Acuna Jr. And when that happened, I was like, I thought the Braves was done. I didn't even think they'd make the playoffs after they lost him. I don't think many people thought they'd make the playoffs after they lost Acuna. But man, after the All-Star game, they just kind of gelled together, and that team just kept winning. And their offense picked up. They got a lot of valuable experience. Well, now when Acuna Jr. comes back, all these younger guys got a lot of experience, so their team's even going to be better when they get him back. But they're playing well, and their pitching staff is playing good right now. So whoever wins this game is not going to have an easy series against the Braves. I know the Dodgers and the Giants had the best two records in baseball. I think the Giants had the better record by one game. So, I mean, I know everybody thinks this is your World Series, but whoever wins this game better not overlook the Braves in the National League Championship Series, or neither one of these teams will make the World Series. It'll be the Braves, because the Braves can play. But no, I like the Giants tonight at home to -112 on the money line. That game starts at 9 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern time. And I like the under the 7. Like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring pitching matchup. Odds boost on FanDuel, over 7.5 total runs, and the Dodgers to win. Was at +280. You can get it at +350 right now. So if you like the Dodgers and you think there's going to be some runs scored in this game, there's some good value there. You can get that at +350. Let's see. Urias strikeouts is over under 4.5. Let's see what Logan Webb's is. Logan Webb strikeouts is over under 5.5. I'd have to look up and see how many strikeouts he had last game, but I'm pretty sure he had more than that. But man, you never know against for either one of these pitchers. But I might like both of those. I think I like Urias to have over 4.5 and Webb to have, I like Webb to have over 5.5 too, because I think Webb will pitch probably. He has a good chance of pitching into the seventh inning. So I could see him getting over the 5.5 there. All right, let's talk some NCAA football real quick. Talk about tonight's game, and then we'll here in a few, we'll maybe jump into some of the Saturday games. We'll talk a lot of the Saturday games tomorrow on Easy Money, a sports betting show. So make sure you tune in. Tonight in college football, we have Navy against Memphis. Memphis is 11.5-point favorites. Plus 350 on the money line. Memphis is -480 on the money line. And the over-under for this game is at 55.5. Memphis, I like Memphis here. I think they'll cover the 11.5. I don't think Navy is going to be able to mount enough offense against Memphis's defense. And I think Memphis' offense is going to be able to score some points. I think I go under the 55.5 because I don't think it's going to be a real high-scoring game. I just don't think Navy will score that many points at all. That's why I think Memphis will still cover the -11.5. But I could see it being like 20 to 3 or 25 to 10 or something like, or 26-10, something like that. So I like Memphis here. They have a decent offense, decent defense. Navy's not a real strong team this year. -480 on the money line is way too much, but I would take them at the minus 11.5. You get that at juice at minus 106. Yeah, so I like Memphis minus 11.5 in that game. Let's see, what else do we have tonight? I think we have some live hockey tonight too. Yes, we have some NHL. NHL started this week. Watched a couple good games last night. Tonight you have the Dallas Stars at the New York Rangers. The Rangers are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 146 money line. The Dallas Stars are plus 128 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 6. I like the Rangers here at home. I'll take them at the money line at the minus 152. If you really like them and you want to give up the 1.5, you can get that juiced at plus 172. So I mean, there's some value there, but I don't want to give up a 1.5. So I would take the Rangers at the money line. Also tonight you got the Arizona Coyotes against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Over under for this game is, Blue Jackets are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 168 money line. The Coyotes are plus 142 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 5.5. I like the home team here in this one too. I like the Blue Jackets here at the minus 168 on the money line. Then you have the New York Islanders at the Carolina Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 132 money line. The Islanders are plus 112 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 5.5. I like the Islanders here at the plus 112 on the money line. I think the Islanders are going to win this game. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Carolina's favorites in this game. Then you have the Pittsburgh Penguins at the Florida Panthers. The Panthers are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 186 money line. The Penguins are plus 156 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 6.5. I like the Panthers at the minus 186 on the money line. Pittsburgh just hasn't. The last season when I watched Pittsburgh, they weren't very good. I haven't seen them play this year, but from what I've heard, some people talking, I don't think I've gotten that much better. I like the Panthers here at the minus 186 on the money line, and I would go under the 6.5. And then you also have the Montreal Canadiens at the Buffalo Sabres. The Canadiens are minus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 142 money line. The Sabres are plus 120 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 5.5. I like the Canadiens here as favorites on the road. I don't think Buffalo's going to be able to stop them from scoring some goals. I think the Canadiens goalie will be able to, goalie and their defense will shut down the Sabres. I like Montreal here at the minus 142 on the money line, and I would go under the 5.5. I think that's pretty much all the live sports for today, other than NBA preseason. I don't talk a whole lot about the preseason because you never know who's going to play, how long they're going to play. So that's not something I really bet on. I know some people do. I'll run through and give the spreads and stuff for people that are listening. But you have the Heat against the Hawks tonight, 7 o'clock. The Hawks are 12.5-point favorites. They're minus 800 on the money line. Over under for this game set at 212.5. You have the Timberwolves at the Nets. Nets are 7-point favorites. Nuggets and Thunder. Nuggets are 4-point favorites on the road. Over under for that game's at 219.5. Lakers and Kings. Lakers are minus 2.5 point favorites on the road at Sacramento. Over under for that game is at 221.5. All right, we're going to take a short break. Then we'll be back and we'll jump into the Bellator card for Saturday. We'll go through those fights. Then we'll talk probably some NFL. Look ahead to NFL Sunday and look ahead maybe at some of the games that are on tomorrow. So enjoy this clip from our YouTube page, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Chris's back is messed up. Bro, he just got lit up. I didn't go down there. I ain't going down there, bro.
I just haven't bought into all the Jake Paul hype yet. I think he's a good boxer. Do I think he's a high level and can compete with like professional boxers? No. Has he fought a pure striker or a pure boxer where he could prove that he can box at a pro level? Not yet. Tyron Woodley's going to be the best striker he's fought. Tyron Woodley ain't a boxer, but Tyron Woodley's going to be the best pure striker that Woodley's fought so far. He fought an NBA player that was coming in with his head down and not even looking where he was throwing. Then he fought Ben Askren, and I'm a big Ben Askren fan. Ben Askren ain't known for his striking. I don't know why Ben Askren even thought he was going to get there and box. Ben Askren beat people by taking them down, holding them down, and pounding them somewhere they're on the ground. He wasn't known at all for his striking ability on his feet. Yeah, you can't take it away from him. Jake Paul, he's looked good in them fights. I think Woodley's going to be the toughest fight he's had so far, just because I think Woodley's the best striker he's fought. But I'd like to see him fight a boxer. You don't even have to be a top-level boxer yet. Fight a mid-level boxer everybody knows. See how it goes. If it goes good, move up in competition. But I'm not saying jump in against like Floyd Mayweather or somebody like that. Your first time fighting a professional boxer. You don't have to do that, but just fight somebody that's a boxer, not an NBA player, not a wrestler. Now you're fighting an MMA guy that, hey, can strike. I think Woodley's going to knock Paul's head off. I think Woodley is going to have too much power for him. I think Woodley has enough striking that he's going to be able to compete with him. I don't think Jake Paul's going to beat Woodley, but I'm not going to lie. I'm interested in seeing it on it's next Sunday night. Coon Dog's in the house. Just the Coon Dog have another trick up his sleeve like he did earlier.
He always does. Why his son's in a tux?
What is going on here? Do I need to go down there and help the Coon Dog out?
I'm thinking so.
I'll go down there and I'll give him a big elbow.
the burger right there.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell is up with the two dudes in the suits.
I know. What's up with the Harry Potter looking dudes?
Oh shit, the lights went off. The lights are out. What's going on? Oh!
What is going on? Yo, what the hell?
What the hell's going on? We have no light.
Get out of here. Power's out. Power's out.
Something is going on.
It looks like the come out of here, man.
I don't like this, dude. You can't see nothing.
We got the sinister minister in here. I'm getting the hell out of here.
What the hell is going on?
Can't see nothing. Hey, Chris about to go down there. Let Powers out.
What's going on? I want my power back.
Chris about to go down there and go crazy on somebody.
Yeah.
I want to know what's up with the two kids from Glee in the ring. What is that? I see some acapella show tunes.
What is going on?
Looks like nobody knows what's going on. They got mustaches on.
Oh, look.
They got mustaches on.
Oh, it's worms.
Oh, it's a worm? It's a worm?
Could it be?
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? There's worms everywhere.
Oh shit. They got worms in their mouth.
Boogeyman on October 3rd. Boogeyman on October 3rd. Can you believe it?
I gotta go be here October 3rd.
Former WWE wrestler. Boogeyman is going to be here on October 3rd. We'll be here too. Don't miss it. With the tag team champions highlight reel. You guys got a big match tonight. What are you going to do in this match to come out victorious?
We can't tell all our secrets now, but just know it's going to be a highlight. We're going to give the opponents what we do every night, and that's steal the show. It's not just we're on the same page, but we have the same mind, same moveset, same everything.
All right, welcome back to the show, Easy Money, a sports betting show, Thursday, October 14th, 2021. Just got done going through all the live games for tonight. Now we're getting ready to jump into the Bellator card for this weekend on Saturday. But before we do that, don't forget we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. That show's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, 11 a.m. Eastern. Come join us. We're giving out winners. We're also live at 1 p.m. Eastern every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Come join us for that. You can find both Easy Money, a sports betting show, and GSR Gonzo Sports Room in podcast form on Apple Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. But anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Gonzo Sports Room. That's where we post all of our information about our shows. Any big announcements about our shows gets posted there. Our daily picks for Easy Money, a sports betting show, get posted on our social media. So follow on social media so you don't miss any of that. Check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. It's been 2 Sundays ago. We were live at a professional wrestling show, DCCW Harvest Havoc 3. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi was there. WWE legend the Boogeyman was there. WWE legend the Samu, the head shrinker, was there. It was a great show. You can find that full show on our YouTube. Go check it out. Please hit that subscribe and like buttons. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, please hit the follow buttons, the like buttons. On Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, please hit the download buttons and the rate and review on there if you would as well, please. Got a couple announcements I want to get in before we move on. First announcement, don't forget, today, 4 p.m. Eastern, we will have DCCW co-owner and DCCW independent wrestler, the Ladies Man Mike King. Will be live in studio today at 4 o'clock. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be a big show. So come join us this afternoon at 4 p.m. for the interview with the Ladies Man Mike King. He's been a pro wrestler for about, I think, 17 years, if I remember correctly. So it should be a good time today at 4 p.m. Also, tomorrow we have another big interview at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on GSR, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We will have a guest. He's a successful podcast host, great pro wrestling manager. I think he does a great job at being a manager. I think he's real entertaining. He's a good dude. Has a wrestling podcast that's been in the top 200 on Apple Podcasts called In Your House. We're gonna have Khan, the director, Hollywood House, live in studio tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. He's a great dude. You don't want to miss it. It'll be an entertaining conversation. So we got that on Friday. On Saturday, we will be live for live watch along in reaction to the UFC Fight Night, Ladd versus Dumont. Prelims start at 4. Main card starts at 7. We're going to go live probably around 6:30 for the main card. And then we're also going to do a live watch along in reaction to the Bellator 268, which is also Saturday night. Prelims for it start at 7. Main card starts at 10. We're getting ready to go through our preview and predictions for that. One more announcement I want to get in before we move on. Let me pull this up real quick. All right, I know it might be a little hard to read on that flyer that I just put up, but let me see if I can pull it up where I can read it a little better too. There we go. All right, on Sunday. Oh, okay. On Sunday, November 7th in Indianapolis, Indiana, WCWO, it's an independent wrestling organization. They're going to have their event called WCWO Heroes Helping Heroes. This is all door proceeds go to the Veterans Foundation. If you're around the Indianapolis area and you can make it to this show, go to this show. These guys from WCWO are great guys. They do a lot of great things for the community there in Indianapolis and around, and other places. We've watched a lot of their guys wrestle. They're all good good guys. And also, we will also be broadcasting live from that event on November 7th there in Indianapolis. So come join us. It's for a good cause. November 7th at it's called WCWO Heroes Helping Heroes. It's at 1151 South Kentucky Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana. Doors open at 5. Bell times at 6. All ticket, general admission tickets. All ticket prices are $12, and all door proceeds go to the HVAF. Come out, support, help support the veterans. Hell, that's why we have the freedoms we have in this country, is because of those veterans. So come out, show them some support. Like I said, the guys at WCWO, they're great guys, and they're doing this for a great cause. So help us show them support as well. Like I said, we'll be live there, and we hope to see you guys out there. All right. Now let's jump into the Bellator card. Now that we got the got some of the announcement stuff. No, that's not what I want. I don't want ice hockey. All right, we're going to go through the main card of the Bellator. Let me get it up on my phone here so we can look at the odds too. All right. Why is that not? All right. First fight on the main card of the Bellator, you have Corrales against Parubchenko. I know I'm saying that name wrong. Parubchenko. Corrales is 18-6. Excuse me. He has 7 wins by knockout or TKO. He has 6 wins by submission. So 13 of his 18 wins have been by finish. He's a good striker, real good striker. But this dude he's fighting is Parubchenko. I know I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, he's 15-2. He doesn't have the best striking, but dude has great wrestling. He has 11 wins by submission, 3 wins by TKO. For Corrales to win this fight, he has to keep this fight on the feet. His takedown defense is I would say about average, but for him to win this fight, his takedown defense is going to have to be great tomorrow night or Saturday night. I like Parubchenko to win this fight. I'm not sure what the odds are because for some reason on my belt on FanDuel they're not showing this fight. They're showing the other fights on the main card, but they're not showing this one. So I'm not sure what the odds are, but yeah, I think Parubchenko is going to be able to get this fight on the ground, and I think he has good ground and pound as well. I think he'll win this fight by finish. I don't think Corrales will be able to keep the fight on their feet. Then the next fight on the main card is Benson Henderson against Brent Primus. Primus, I'm not sure. I think it's Primus. Henderson is at minus 116. Primus is at minus 106. This fight's basically a pick'em. Henderson is 28-10. He's a well-balanced fighter. He is on a 4-fight losing streak, including back-to-back losses in Bellator. He's won 2 out of his last 7 fights, so he's been going through a rough spot. I mean, hell, back in the day, but and that's the problem. I say back in the day, but Benson Henderson was tough. He was UFC champ there for a while, and I mean, he was. I'm not saying he's not tough now. He's getting older, and I just don't know if he has how much he still has left, I should say. Primus lost his last fight to Medvedev, which Medvedev's tough. Primus is 10-2. He's a former champion. I forget from what organization, but he was a former champion. He's a well-balanced fighter. And this fight's interesting to me because I could see either fight is just he hasn't looked good here lately. But I think Henderson will be able to get some takedowns here and kind of grind out the fight. I lean toward Henderson at the minus 116 on the money line. But this fight here, that's a tough one. Because I can see this fight going either way. I mean, Primus has decent wrestling, but I think Henderson's wrestling's better. This should be a great fight. Like I said, I lean toward Henderson, but I keep going back and forth on it. It should be a great fight to watch on Saturday evening. And then in the co-main event on Saturday night, this Bellator card starts at 7. Prelims start at 7. Main card starts at 10. I'll talk about a couple of the prelim fights after we get through the main card. They don't have none of the prelim fights even up on FanDuel yet. They only have what, 1, 2. Right now, all they have on there is three of the main card fights. Okay, but the next main card fight be the co-main event of the evening. It's Corey Anderson against Ryan Bader, and this is going to be a good fight. Tell you what, this Bellator cards are going to be a good card, and it's actually rated higher than what the UFC card is. The UFC card was rated at, I think, 2.5 stars for this card, and this card here, this Bellator card here, they had rated at 3.5. So they're expecting this card to be a real good card. But all right, Anderson is a minus 172 favorite. Bader's a plus 140 underdog. Bader's 28-6. He won his last fight against Lyoto Machida by unanimous decision. He has 12 wins by knockout or TKO. He has 3 wins by submission. Has good wrestling. Has a good power in his hands. He's 38 years old. Anderson, he's 32 years old. He's 15-5. He has 7 wins by knockout. He won his last fight by TKO. He's going to have a 6-inch reach advantage. He has good wrestling and he has decent striking. This is going to be an interesting fight here. If Anderson can just stay at distance, keep Bader on the outside, I think Anderson could have a lot of success in this fight. But Bader has a lot of power too. And like I said, and Bader has good wrestling. I think Bader could get a takedown here. I go back. I was going back and forth on this last night. Now they have Anderson as a minus 172 favorite, Bader at a plus 140. So it's moved toward Anderson a little more since last night before I went to bed. I like Bader in this fight as the underdog. I think Bader is going to be able to get the takedowns, be able to. Problem with IFC with the takedowns though, with both guys, if either guy gets a takedown, I think they're gonna have trouble holding the other guy down. But I think Bader can do that grind style where you get him down, he gets back up, you get him back down. Hopefully, finally get your hooks in and get your ground and pound in. But like I said, on their feet, if Bader can get in on the inside, Bader has plenty of power to be able to knock Anderson out. I can see Anderson, like I said, if he can use his reach and keep him at distance, I think Anderson can have some success, can have a lot of success. But I like Bader. I think Bader's going to win this fight, so he can get another shot at Nemikov. All right, in the main event of the Bellator 268 Saturday night, it's going to be a good main event. You have Vadim Nemkov against Julius Anglickas. Anglickas and Nemkov, this should be a good fight. Nemkov is 29, Anglickas is 30. Nemkov is 14-2. He won his last fight by a unanimous decision over Phil Davis. He has 10 wins by knockout or TKO, 2 wins by submission. Sometimes his cardio can be a little question, especially if when you get in the later rounds. just because of his wrestling. He has good striking. He's a well balanced fighter. This Anglikas is 10-1. He's a former FLA champion. He won his last fight by unanimous decision. He has 3 wins by knockout or TKO, 4 wins by submission. He's a well balanced fighter. I don't think I like Anglikas. I think he's a good up and coming fighter, but I just don't think he's going to be able to handle the pressure of Nemkov. I could see Nemkov finishing this fight. I think Nemkov's fought the better competition here. But Nemkov's a -550 favorite, and Anglikas is a +380 underdog. If I was going to bet this fight, I would probably go with Anglikas, just even though I think Nemkov's probably going to win this fight. But at +380, I mean, there's ways that Anglikas can win this fight. I don't know if I'd go with the +380. Let's see if they have any other options. Let's see if they have any of the prop bets up yet. Nope. So right now they don't have any prop bets up on FanDuel. Those should be up maybe later tonight or tomorrow. I would lean toward Nemkov. Like I said, I could see ways that Anglikas could win this fight, but I see more ways for Nemkov to win this fight, and I think I think his pressure is just going to be too much, and he has good power. I would wait because I'd like to see the prop bet, see maybe you get a double chance or to win by finish or something like that, because the -550 on the money line is just too rich. There's just no value there. All right, we'll talk about some of the prelims. They don't have them up on here, so I don't have the odds, but you have Albertson against Yakshimabu. Albertson is 12-3. He has real good wrestling. 6 wins by knockout, 3 wins by submission. Yagashimabu is 18-6, 11 wins by knockout or TKO, 4 wins by submission. He has good wrestling. This is going to should be a good fight. I like Albertson to win the fight. I think he's a little bit more well balanced, and I think he's going to be able to get his takedowns, and it's going to cause some trouble. See, other ones you have Brown versus Lee. Brown is 11-1, 5 wins by submission. Lee is 12-6 with 6 wins by submission. I like Brown in this fight. I think he's a little bit better striker, and Lee's takedown defense isn't the greatest. You also have Millard against Torres. Millard's 11-5. Torres is 12-6, has good wrestling, 5 wins by submission. Millard's 11-5, has poor takedown defense. I think Torres is going to be able to get this fight to the ground, and probably get a finish. I like Torres here in this prelim on. Again, this is a prelims for the Bellator this weekend. They don't have the odds up for these fights yet, or on FanDuel for some reason. So. Then you have Gibson Jr. against Pena. This is going to be a good fight. I like Gibson Jr. here. He's 4-0. He has 2 wins by knockout. Pena's 9-4-0, and he has 4 wins by submission. This should be a real good fight. But I think Gibson Jr. pressure on his feet is going to be a little too much. You have Bates against Motini. Bates is 3-0 with 2 wins by TKO. Motini is 5-4, has 4 wins by 4 of his 5 wins are by submission. This should be a good fight. I know Motini's only 5-4, but I like him to win this fight. I think he'll get a finish, probably a submission. Then you have Burkamov against Willis. Burkamov is 13-0. He has 8 wins by submission. Willis is 15-2 with 5 wins by knockout. I like Burkamov here. I think his wrestling is going to be the difference in this fight. I think Willis. I think Willis is going to have a hard time of catching with that big shot to get the knockout. And I think Burkamov's wrestling and his grappling is going to be a big difference in this fight. I like Burkamov there. But both these cards should be real good cards this weekend. Like I said, you got the Bellator, or you got UFC. Prelims start at 4 o'clock for it on Saturday. Main card starts at 7. Prelims for the Bellator start at 7. Main card starts at 10. Like I said, we'll be live with the live watch along. We'll probably be live around 6:30. I'm gonna talk to the other guys here in a little bit. They'll be here in just a little bit, and I'll post later this evening what time we will be live Saturday for sure. But I think the UFC card is going to be pretty good. But this Bellator card, I think is going to be real good. You don't want to miss it. UFC card real quick on the main card. Main event is Ladd versus Dumont. You can find our full preview and predictions for that on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. Ladd is 9-1. Dumont's 6-1. Ladd has good wrestling, good ground and pound. 6 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission. She's 4-1 in her last 5 fights. She did have this fight was supposed to take place 2 weeks ago, but Ladd had COVID. That's the only thing that concerns me. She had COVID just a few weeks ago, and now she's coming back already. You just never know how that affects. But she won her last fight by TKO over Kunsakaya. Dumont's 6-1, good striker. She has 2 wins by submission, 4-1 in her last 5. One last fight by split decision over Felicia Spencer. She has good striking defense. Her takedown, or she has good striking. Her takedown feet defense is a question. That's where is a concern for me. I think Ladd's going to be able to get her down, and Ladd has great ground and pound. I just think Ladd's pressure is going to be a little bit too much for Dumont. Okay, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. We appreciate all the support we've been getting. Don't forget, we will be live this afternoon at 4 p.m. We'll have a special guest. The ladies' man, Mike King, is going to be live in studio with us. He's been in the pro wrestling business for, I think, like 17 to 18 years. He's a co-owner of a promotion. He still wrestles some. He's going to be here today. It should be a great interview. So come join us today live at 4 p.m. Eastern for that. And then tomorrow we'll be live at 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. And at 1 p.m. Eastern we'll be live with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. And tomorrow at 1, we have another interview with the successful podcast host. He's successful manager in pro wrestling. His podcast has been in the top 200 on Apple Podcasts for wrestling podcasts. Go check it out. It's called In Your House. We're going to have the director, Hollywood House, live in studio tomorrow at 1 p.m. You don't want to miss that. Also, don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. That show's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room. That's our sports talk show. Come join us for that. Also, you can find GSR Gonzo Sports Room and Easy Money, a sports betting show, in a podcast form on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Follow us on social media. That's where we post all the announcements about our shows. All of our picks for Easy Money get posted on our social media accounts. You can find us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Gonzo Sports Room. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez, at Gonzalez Sports. On Instagram, Chris Gonzalez. And on Facebook at Chris D. Gonzalez. Check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of content on there. We broadcasted live from a pro wrestling event 2 weeks ago. DCCW Harvest Havoc 3. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi was at that show. WWE legend, the Boogeyman, was at that show. WWE legend Head Shrinker Samu was at that show. You had Dex Royal there, the highlight reels. It was a great show. You can go check it out on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. Please hit that like and subscribe buttons. We greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget, November 7th, Indianapolis, Indiana, WCWO is doing a event. All door proceeds go to the Veterans Foundation. It's on Sunday, November 7th at 1151 South Kentucky Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana. Doors open at 5, bell times at 6. All tickets are $12. All door proceeds go to the HVAF, it's Veterans Foundation. Go out and support these guys. These guys at WCWO, they're great. They're great guys. They put on good shows as well. So if you're around the Indianapolis area or you're close enough, you can make the trip. Go check them out. 1151 South Kentucky Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana. GSR will also be there broadcasting the show live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Like I said, make sure you support these guys. They're good. They're good people, and they're doing it for a good cause. So November 7th, come out and help us support the veterans. All right, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support. We'll be live this afternoon at 4 p.m. With the ladies' man Mike King live in studio. It's going to be a great interview. Don't want to miss it. So make sure you join us at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Check out our merch store, streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. We have t-shirts available, hats, hoodies, long sleeve tees. We just had a new t-shirt drop Monday. We're going to have some more stuff drop here real soon. You can see some of our t-shirts behind us. Have the Easy Money shirt back here. The GWR shirt behind me as well. If you're in the Muncie, Indiana area and you want one of these GWR shirts, we have some of those in stock on hand. So get a hold of myself, Eric, or Steve if you want one of the GWR shirts, and we can get with you to get it to you. The other shirts, we don't have any on hand, but you can find them at our merch store online. Also, we have a donation page set up at that same link. If you'd like to donate to the show to help the show grow, we'd appreciate that as well. You can find that link in our video description, or it's also going across the bottom of the screen in the ticker. That link one more time is streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch. Don't forget, we're going to be live with live watch along and reaction on Saturday for the UFC and for the Bellator cards. So come join us for the fights. Also, don't forget, we'll be live at 4 p.m. This afternoon with the ladies' man Mike King. Hope to see you guys in. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you guys at 4. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 for Easy Money, a sports betting show. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. Peace.
That got above me. Tell him I'm back, yeah. I gotta stay in my zone, man. Maybe I'll come with the dogs, yeah. Maybe I'll do it alone, yeah. Either way, I get what's sold to me. Never believe what's told to me. City on lock, I hold the key. We can't link, I got goals to me. Yeah, that's facts. Put the island on my back. Grind cause we gotta eat, yeah. We the ones they wanna see, man. With the mob, talk that talk. Shake a piece, yeah. Feel so big, talking Papa Sean and Meech. We had some pride, put it aside. Cutting the pie, with all the guys, yeah. Made mistakes and then I made up my mind. What other side? I gotta grind, yeah. I gotta grind, I gotta grind, I gotta grind, all of the time, yeah. 24/7, 365, gotta get mine, stay on my grind, yeah.